So how to get stop loss, how to get take profit, all this stuff.
Okay.
Just a second, please. Hello. Yeah, go to- Oh, hi. Uh, okay, no problem. I'll send you the email. If you need to contact us back later on, we also have the live chat, okay? All right, thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so um, normally mostly what I do is I follow the educators. Yeah, so most times some of them will give you the take profits and the stop losses. But sometimes some of them will just give you your take profit and they will not even give you any stop loss.
Exactly, that's the problem.
Yeah, so you just have to determine that, although technically there are points, specific points where people put their stop losses so that when they believe that the market has gone to that, maybe assuming we're going up, we're buying up. So you know that your stop loss has to be at the bottom, right?
Okay.
And the reason why it should be at the bottom is that if the market doesn't go up as you predicted
And it's
and it
dropping.
came down, then you don't have to lose too much from your entry point. It will just hit your stop loss and exit the trade. That's why you put that. So normally traders will put their stop loss below the previous low. So they will have analyzed the chart and say, okay, this is where the previous low, where the market went to, because we know that market will always repeat the pattern that it does. So if it has hit a previous low, then they put their stop loss below that one so that in case market comes down to that low again, it will not hit their stop loss easily. It won't take them out of the trade and they can still remain, because you can enter for a buy and then the market will pull back. What does it mean to pull back? Maybe you are looking at your blue candle going up, and suddenly a red candle appears. Yeah, that tells you that the market is pulling back or is retracing. It's just pulling back. So in case there's a pullback like that, sometimes it's still going to go up. It's still going to go your direction, but the struggle is still on. So it might pull back, right? So when it pulls back, so that it doesn't hit you and take you out of the trade, you want to put your stop loss below it. So, but the easiest way to do it as a new trader is to go to trading view. I'm just going to take us there. I don't know if I'll be able to share this thing, but maybe you guide me if you know how to. So tradingview.com, if you can type it into your own computer too, that would be nice. Tradingview.com.
Just go to below your screen, you see share screen. Click on it. Then you see the stuff that you're doing. Just click on that stuff on your own computer there, and
Okay,
then go
share
to your
screen.
right and say share, and then that will be
So it
done.
tells me host disabled participant screen sharing.
Try again.
Okay. All right. So I see my trading view right here.
You click on it and then you go to share.
Share. Okay. So this is my trading view, and most educators, from what I see on their screen, they use trading view. So like I'm a trader now, I'm looking at this odd card, 15 minutes time frame, right? Let me be using mouse. That'll be
Yeah.
my cursor. So this is odd card, 15 minutes time frame.
Mm.
And I see that it's in an uptrend, right? So it's going up here.
Okay.
Can we see the uptrend?
Mm-hmm.
So
The green candle.
yeah, the green and the red. So assuming now I say, okay, I want to buy. I want to buy this market, and I need to put my trade, my take profit and stop loss. I just go to indicators here. Up here it says FX.
Mm.
So FX, I click on it, and then I find auto fib retracement. I click on it, and then I close my indicator tab. So already you can see that my Fibonacci is on the chart. So the Fibonacci is all this line with numbers that you can see, right?
Okay, does that come automatically?
Automatically. That is why it's called auto fib retracement.
Okay.
You can draw it by yourself, right? You can draw it. All you just need to do is look for the highest point and look for the lowest point. So like you are going on an uptrend, when you click on Fibonacci, click on the lowest point and just drag it up. So it will populate for you. That's how to draw it.
Which
But
one? Where is Fibonacci? Is it the same thing as auto fees?
auto fib, the reason why it's auto is that it's automatic. So the computer does it for you. You don't need to draw that one.
Okay.
But maybe you are working on a plain chart,
Mm.
like and you want to draw your Fibonacci yourself. If you come to this side, can you see where my cursor is?
Yes.
This 1, 2, 3 lines and arrow in between.
Okay, that's Fibonacci.
Yeah. So that is your Fibonacci tool. So
It is asking us a question. How did you get to this chart on TradingView, please?
okay, so just click on charts. When you do tradingview.com, look at the tab at the top and click on charts.
Where is it? Where is it? Are you guys seeing my own cursor?
You are not sharing your screen.
Okay. So you show where is the
Okay, I'm gonna come in again so that you can see everything I did. Changes. Oh. Leave. So let me go back to tradingview.com.
to screen share?
Yeah, I'll do it. I just want to do tradingview.
.com.
Where's the Zoom here? This kind of technology thing. So now let me share it again. So when I did tradingview.com, this is what comes up, right? So
Okay.
at the top here, you see ideas, market, scripts, screener, streams, brokers, charts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
click on chart and it brings out my chart. Now to my right hand corner.
Can I just tell you guys quickly that when it is 3:25, I will be going to pick my children from the school. So you guys will continue. I will join you.
Okay. So to my right hand corner, I have the currency pairs that I can trade. So I want to trade odd card. To my right hand corner, I click on odd card and then the chart populates here. So when the chart populates, I say, okay, well, this market is in an uptrend right now. I want to buy the market, but where do I place my take profit? Where do I place stop losses. So I go to FX indicators here. I click on it. I look for auto fib retracement. That is automatic. I just close it again. So it comes straight on my chart.
Your currency pair chart.
Yeah. So now I'm looking for 4 points on this chart. 0, 31.8. They come 0.382, Sha. The next is 0.382.
Are you determining all these zero?
I can see, okay, look at 0 here at the bottom. Can you see 0?
Yeah, I see your cursor there.
And then in brackets, there's 0.96, right? So that's 0, that is outside the bracket is what I'm looking for. That's my point A to enter. Can you see it?
Can you enlarge your screen? It's too small.
Is it better now?
More. Yeah, it's better.
Okay, so this is 0. I need that 0 point. Then I go up. I can see 0.382. That's the second point I need. If I go up again, I see 0.618. That's the third point I need.
Why did you not take 0.5 so and so?
Well, that's what they told us to take. Those are the points. Those are the points of market retracement, where the market hits structure, either a resistance or a support. So those points are very important to know that at that point, oh, the market can reverse. So just take your profits at that point. So all these points I'm mentioning now, they are points of resistance and support, structure points. So like you are buying, you enter at 0. Take profit 1 will be at the 0.38 point. Take profit 2 is at the 0.618. And then number 1 is your take profit 3, or the time to exit the trade. You don't get it yet?
I don't understand anything that you're saying. I don't know if Kate gets it. Me, I don't. I am still trying to understand.
Just look at the numbers. Forget about what is in the brackets. Just look at what is before the bracket. You have 0 at the bottom, right?
Is this the same thing with every currency pair?
Oh, yes.
So every currency pair, if I look at my chart and I go to auto fib replacement, I will see 0 down.
0, yeah. Just look at 0.
Something.
The points you need to take note of: 0, 0.382, 0.618, and then 1.
0.382. And it will be like that in every trade.
Every trade.
0.382, 0.618, and 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Then 1 is TP3.
Yeah, or the point where you are exiting the trade.
Oh, exit.
But usually we don't wait for TP3. At least TP1 and 2 is good for beginners.
0 is stop loss.
No. 0 is entry.
Entry point.
Entry point. 0.382 is TP1. Right here.
TP1, yes. And then 0.618
is TP2. And then number 1 here is your
Take profit.
TP3 or exit the trade. That's if you are waiting till that time though. So, but what are the numbers that you are going to write? You are not writing 0.31. You are not imputing that one inside your MetaTrader 4.
Okay.
So what you want to impute into MetaTrader 4, you look to the right.
Okay.
And you see where my cursor is?
Okay. Yes.
So those are your numbers. So the 0 points, that line points towards number 0.95650, right?
Yeah.
Then the other second point, what number does it point at? 0.95770.
Yeah.
And then the next point, what number does that point at? 0.95.
0.95894.
Good. So those are the numbers you want to write down and impute into MetaTrader 4.
Does this number change? For example, I'm doing the first trade, which is I put TP1 and then I quickly impute it. Before I come back, is it possible for the number in this that I've already written down for TP2 to have changed?
No, it won't change now. The market has not moved up to that point. The market is most likely still at your entry point.
Okay.
Yeah, so it will take some time depending on what time frame you are working on. Yeah. So now, how do we now get the stop loss? You entered at 0.95650. So typically what I would do, I just go down like one line below it. And I do my stop loss at 0.95550. Do you get it?
Kids, you can begin to talk now how to pick the children. You people should make it an interactive class.
Do you get it, Kate? No, they're good. Okay, so yeah, so that's typically what I would do is just to go one. Oh, okay. Just a little lower and then, yeah. And then I fix my stop loss at 0.95550. Normally, when you are doing stop losses, they tell you that the minimum you can do is ratio 1:1. 1:1 meaning that if you are risking 10 pips, then you must be gaining 10 pips. That's the minimum we can do. But you can do more than that. You can do ratio 1:2, ratio 1:3. You can risk 10 pips to make 20 pips. You can risk 10 pips to make 30 pips. So that also translates to, if you want to risk 20 pips, ratio 1:1 will be risking 20 pips to get 20 pips. Ratio 1:2 will be risking 20 pips to get 40 pips. Ratio 1:3 will be risking 20 pips to get 60 pips. So it all depends on you. How do I measure my pips? I just come here and take this ruler. This ruler here, I click on it. So from my entry point, okay, I'm doing it wrong. Let me try that again. From my entry point to my take profit 1, I want to see how many pips. Okay, what a banner. I got it now. So entry to take profit 1, it's 15 pips. 15 pips. And then to take profit 2 is 25 pips. So if I know that, okay, I'm going for 25 pips, then I can afford to risk 10 pips or 12 pips. So I can come and measure it. I said I'm going to put my stop loss at 0.95550. Where is it? So that's about 7. That's about okay, 10 pips here. Risking 10 pips here, I'll take my stop loss at 0.95531. So just use your idea to measure it, right? To know where to put your stop loss, depending on how much you are willing to risk. If you want to risk 10 pips, just take the ruler and measure 10 pips from your entry point. Then you will know what amount to put on your stop loss. Okay, any question, please? Do you understand that all? Let me try to stop sharing this. Okay. Let me, where is that trading view? Did I close it? Yeah. Okay. Any question, please? Yeah, since we are not able to, okay. So I'll just stop the training here. Okay. I'll just stop it here. If you have any other question about any other thing, you can, okay, sell position. Okay, let's try one. Let's see how that goes. Let's find something that is in a sell. We're just gonna do the reverse of it. Share my screen, trading view, share. So I'm just gonna check gold. What's there? Up trending. Okay, this one is down trending. Okay, let me just use this chart, even though I don't know what currency. Oh, there are other currency pairs I can find here. USD JPY. Just want to find something that is downtrending. So right at this point, you see the market started going down. See the big red candle. Markets went down at this particular point. Let's assume that we want to get into the market to sell at this point. So instead of taking it from the 0 up, we take it from the 1 and then we take it down. Okay, so our 1 here becomes our entry point, and that is at 1.30238. And then we come down to 0.168 to take profit 1.30086. We come to 0.382, then that will be our take profit 2, and then our 0 point will now be take profit 3, or we exit the trade at that point. So you can see this market, you can see the chart that when it got to that 0 point, the market pulled back from the selling point, right? So let's even do a little analysis. I'm a learner too, but let's just do some observation, because they taught us that this 0.382, they are points of resistance or structure where there's a possibility that market can what? Pull back, okay? Or reverse. Now look at it here. This is 0. Okay, we were selling. Okay, selling from 1. We sold at if we were in this trade at 0.618, we would have taken profit 1. Okay, that would have gone. If you still remain in the trade, it will get here, you would have still taken profit 2. If you still remain in the trade, you would have still taken profit 3. But look at it, when it got to this take profit 3, where you're supposed to exit the trade, what happened? The market started going up. Okay, and look at where it reversed again. It went up to this point of 0.618, and what happened again? It pulled back. So you see the red candle that appeared is telling you that it pulled back. The sellers brought it down. And where did they bring it down to? They brought it down to that point again, 0. And from that point again, it picked up again and started buying. So yeah, that is how we try to follow the market. Although sometimes there are manipulations in the market, but we do the little that we can do. So how do you now put a stop loss when you are selling? You know that you are selling, market is going down. So my stop loss should be up, so that in case it doesn't go down, in case the market now decides to go up and kick me out of the trade, I will not lose too much. So the same process I did is what I will do. How much am I willing to risk? Okay, let me see how many pips I want to get from this, my 0.1 to take profit 2. That's all I want. So I go to my ruler, click on it, I bring it down here, and then I take it down. Why is it not showing? I take it down to here, and I see that my pips is 21 pips. I have 21 pips to gain from this trade. I say, okay, since I'm gaining 21 pips, I am willing to risk 10 pips to get 21 pips. So how do I now measure my stop loss? I just go back to the entry point, number 1, and then I take it up to 10. Right here, right at this next point. So you can see on this blue, oh sorry, This blue rectangle that is showing, you can see 104. You can see 10.4. So 10 there is the pips. Number 4 there is the pipette, which is just a fraction of the pip. So we don't consider the pipette. We just look at the 10. So my stop loss here is 1.30333 because I'm willing to risk 10 pips in order to get 21 pips. So that is how to do the sell. I hope that one is clear too. I'm just going to click out. So that is when you are analyzing by yourself and you just, you need to look for those points by yourself. Then you can come here and do it. But what of a case where maybe you are following a go live educator, and that educator just gave you take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, and tells you to determine your stop loss by yourself. And it's market execution. Enter the trade now, enter. Are you now start going to go to trading view to now start looking for stop loss? Me, I don't do that. What I do, I just go to my MetaTrader 4. So when I come to MetaTrader 4, depending on what they tell me to do, like this one is an uptrend now. This market is uptrending right now. And I'm buying. So this is where, let's say I entered at this long candle. Am I sharing the screen? Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. I think I'm sharing the screen already. Yeah, so I choose to enter this market at this long candle. So I say, okay, my entry point is about 0.6666, 0.6666. Okay, where will I put my stop loss? I just come down to the next one here. That next number here. I put it as my stop loss. Okay, so let me just enter this trade. I don't know whether it will work or not. I'll put the smallest in case it doesn't work. Now I put my stop loss. Just this market has gone far. So I want to put my stop loss still at that point, 0.6666 is whatever. And then my take profits, let's see. I put my take profit at up here, 0.6, just up here. Remember I said the lecturers will give you take profits, but some of them don't give you stop losses. So I just look at my chart, go down, pick my stop loss. Like this one I'm doing it myself. I just go up and take 670 8 with that one. 0.85 or whatever. I don't see it clearly. Now I buy the market. So I'm buying this market. And what is showing first, it will show me negative because the broker is going to take his money. Now, as I look at it, I look at this trade that I placed, I see that the stop loss and my take profit is just about ratio 1:1 because like you can see it with your eyes, right? Like the gap from here to here, the gap from here to here, they are almost the same. So it's just like ratio 1:1. So if I say, okay, I want to, this market is coming down. Well, I don't want them to hit my stop loss. I can choose to move my stop loss down. I can adjust it. Or I can decide, okay, it's my take profit. I want to move it up. I just click on that line. It will tell me drag it to modify. Click and hold, and I drag it up to earn more profits. So you can adjust things by yourself, so that you are not stuck or they don't hit your stop loss. But personally, me, I don't even wait for market to hit my stop loss because I'm always watching. Most times you put all those stop loss because you're not watching. You just leave it and go and continue with your work. But me, I sit down with it. I'm looking at it. So when I see that the market is retracing and is about to, instead of losing my money too much, I just close my trade and I get out. But as a good trader, you can leave it there to play out, because sometimes the fact that it's retracing doesn't mean that you are going to, it will not bounce back. It might bounce back later. So those are the little things I do in my trading. I'm still learning a lot, and mostly I follow educators and follow their trade ideas and learn also so that I can be able to do it myself. Yeah. So I hope that is clear.
Okay. All right. So how did that go? All right. Awesome. So today we covered how to determine stop loss and your take profits, and then entry point. We also discovered how to get how to determine entry point. I think we did so. Let's see. Any questions so far?
Okay.
So for me, now I think I understand. If you can just explain the stop loss something again, because I think I missed that. But for the take profits, entry point, that is well understood. And
Okay.
yeah. And then
So,
what did you guys talk about something else?
yeah, so I just showed her how I place my trade in MetaTrader 4.
Okay.
So like in case an educator gave you take profits and they said you have to enter the trade now.
Okay.
It's market execution. You don't have time to now start going to trading view again and be looking for where to put stop loss, right? So I just showed her that I just go to my MetaTrader 4 and look at the figure right below my entry point if I'm buying, and that's my stop loss if I'm selling.
Okay.
So I can share my screen to show you. So
Okay.
Kate is asking again if there's auto fib on MetaTrader 4. I don't think so. There's Fibonacci, but I don't know. There are indicators. So if you go to, this is the Fibonacci. I think this is it. Yeah. I think this is it. Yeah. So that's your fib. So you can see 3.6.18, 3.38.2. So you can see those points. You can see your 0.38.
This is entry point. 0.0 is entry point on
Yeah.
this trade.
Yeah, 0 point is your entry.
And we are buying because it's going up or what?
Yeah. But me, this one what I draw, so I don't trust them. So Kate, you can see where your fib is, right? But this one you have to draw it by yourself. So like, let me draw it on the current market. Like, look at this buy point now. I take it. Yeah. So it's already giving me 0, 38.2, 61.8, and then 100. Well, I won't do that because I don't really know how to. All the people I follow, they do their fib on trading view, not on MetaTrader 4.
They do auto.
Some of them can draw it, but even those that draw it, they draw it on trading view.
Okay.
Yeah, but like we that we are just still learning that we are not too sure of our fib drawing. We just use the automatic one.
Can the automatic one fail?
It's not failing, it's just that it's just showing you the points of resistance and support. It's just showing the points that the market have gotten to, and maybe price was rejected at that area.
Yeah.
So the only thing that can happen if it won't work is if there is manipulation in the market and it goes the other way. It didn't go the way it should go.
Okay. There's a question that Kate is asking about you said your chart is showing only one chart. You can go to the box and click on it. It will show more. Let me see. My MetaTrader 4 has 4 screen. How do I change this, please? Okay.
Okay, so just look up at my screen.
Yeah.
So click on maximize button. You know the maximize button. Just go to one of the charts. Click on the square box there.
Yeah.
And see what happens. Let's know what happens.
Have you gotten that?
Good.
You can
Yeah. So it changes to one
to
screen.
one screen, exactly. Then you
That's
can
what you need. Then your let me do my own again. It changes to one screen, just like my own. So all the other pairs, look at it at the bottom here.
Yes.
So like me too, I have 4 pairs, 1, 2. So if I want to change to USD card, I just click on USD card, it brings out the chart. I want to do GBP AUD, I click on it, it brings it out. So they are at the bottom here. And if I want to add a new chart, I go to my left-hand corner, click on maybe USD JPY. I right click, I click on chart window, brings out this green thing. Then I go to this box, this last box that says templates.
Click on subject.
Yeah, click on the little arrow and click on basic here. So that basic will give me the main chart that I need. So you see now at the bottom here, it has changed to 5. If I want to see all the 5 at once, I go to this thing up here that looks like a square.
Yeah.
That says arrange windows in. So I click on it. So I'm sure maybe this is what you had before.
Yeah, it will show 5.
It will show the 5.
5.
Then
Okay.
if you want it to show one, just go to any of them and then click on the maximize button. It will bring it out like
and
this.
then you come down to put it on the one that you want.
Yeah.
So maybe let's say another thing. If you want to add more pairs,
Yeah.
to your symbols, you go
Yeah.
to symbols also.
Yeah, I just go to view.
View.
From view, you click on symbols. And so everything appears. My own is showing gold because I've already added everything. So if you have not added it, it will show gray, have you?
Yeah, it should show gray.
So you just click and then click show. Or just keep clicking on it. As soon as it's turning to gold, it is being added
to your
screen.
symbol. Okay. Mm. Well, yeah, it's been a good day of class, and then we've had a wonderful 1 hour. The next class, I want you guys to send feedback to me. and just post it on the chat there on the topics, any topic you think you need to know. Then we all go watch it. If we can direct you to the go live or the stuff, we direct you. If I have questions, we ask to. If anybody have done it, anybody have gone through it, the person will show. If what you are asking, I know it, I will show it to the team also. So today has been a very, very rewarding class. Thank you guys for joining, and let's go get and make some money. I'm still going to trade on my live account. I'm getting addicted. I'm loving up, not addicted. I'm loving up on my live account, and I'm not allowing. And one sense I observe, one of the wisdom I shared with Mama this morning is when you are trading with your live account and you make gain, that gain that is on top of your trade, move it back into your MT4 wallet and continue with your main stuff that you have, your main trade that you have. So you are making gain and you keep on trading with wisdom. All right, thank you guys. I want to thank Pastor Grace for teaching us very well today. That is good. Next time we're going to get another trainer, or if she also knows something that we don't know, she's going to teach us also again. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your trading day. God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Amen.
bye.
Bye.